have fought hard and triumphed over many. Now only 2 teams remain, and the Aegis of Champions hangs in the balance. The International Grand Finals begin!
And as a result, he'll probably just be cogging his creeps as best as possible closer to his tier 2 tower while they're still slow. It's pretty easy to get at least 3 of them into the cog, and he should still have an okay start. It's not...
Yeah, especially if he does that one. That's extra good. You try and stop Universe, then Universe just stops the wave. But at least Aggressive is going to be able to still find his good farm. The creep wave's actually been well blocked up by Universe. If he blocks this up anymore, he's going to be farming up underneath his own tier 1 tower. And the Wyvern's going to be here too to slow the creep wave down. He's practically in range of his tier 1 tower. Safe as clockwork ever. But we have to keep our eyes on the other lanes as well.
Top bounty rune. He might just rotate in to try and zone Sumail a little bit, but needs to be careful. PPD is already, as they know,
Sumail needs to get out of here. He's slowed down. The stun, it's not going to connect, but Sumail still so low on life. It's going to be first blood going the way of CDEC. That's the start they want. That's the rotation they want, and that's the balance.
He should have a pretty good feeling that he's out farming his opponent. He'll just know.
We're going again on mid. Third time lucky again for CDEC. They're going to charge into Sumail. Still no level 6 under the tower, and there's just no support to come in. Shiki was low, but there's not enough damage for a revenge kill. And that's now 0-3 on Sumail. But I look back to the clockwork! The Queen of Pain thought he was safe, but Universe with a level 3 rocket flare from the bot lane picks him off on the way back. They've only got another 3 seconds left of this smoke before it's going to wear off. And in fact, the smoke is going to break because Fear's sitting in the tree line. So no joy for it, but they're still going to charge in. And what can Fear really do? He can do a call down. Owie, the Sonic Wave doesn't kill him. Sealed up over on the Queen of Pain, but it's got to be mopped up by Fear. Looking for another one, no blink. 6 seconds of PPD will hold him here. EG take 2 kills, and XZ, he's trapped in the tree line. He wants to charge out. Do they have a stun? Hook shot from Universe. It's up and running, and he latches him in the tree line. The seal is there, and XZ will die in the trees. It's 3-0. The smoke gate took so long from CDEC, they tried to force the issue, and it was shoved back down their throats by EG.
EG just read that perfectly.
Universe is prepped on the hillside. He wants just a hook shot down the Spirit Breaker, allowing Sumail to jump himself across the river, and there's your hook shot down, and the Cogs are going to push him back. Not the perfect initiation. Now they can try and turn around, but the Blue Earth misses. You do commit the Nether Strike, and Universe trying to get out with the Mystic Flare. The Sonic Wave will at least kill off the clockwork. And EG needs to back out. Then again, CDEC does. Sumail back in. A huge call down from Fear. They're going to take 1, going to take 2, a double for the gyro. And now they can have pressure towards the tier 1 tower. Actually, maybe not that much. They'll have to back up. Owie's injured. Either that or he feels he can go it alone. No, he's not alone. Fear waiting on the hillside. Now he's going to come down. Aggressive goes into the doppelganger. But the call down, nice done. But they're in the middle of the call down. Not where CDEC wanted to be. They're going to take 2 again. This time it's over on Owie. The support is important. And there goes that observer, what I was talking about. The PPD will mop up with the help of the Satyr. And CDEC are waiting for him. The SB actually is going to charge in Sumail. Ball lightning's away. And now it can be PPD with a Frostbite trying to catch him out of position. The Orchid is up for Sumail. So early, it's going to guarantee a kill on the Spirit Breaker. And they might look for more here. That regeneration rune has been triggered by Sumail and Universe. The hook shot in, catching out Garda. The cooldown will be there too. They cannot help the pony. You'll lose with the Wyvern as well. It's 3-0. EG are rampaging through game number 1. 1 of the TI5 Grand Final. Middle lane, you actually got the CM ulti going down to blink out from Shiki. He'll be able to survive. Universe initiated him with that hook shot. And now they're trying to fight the tower, but aggressive. Sealed up the Mystic Flare, burning through the PL. One shot, can't keep him alive. Not when the cooldown connects. Sonic Wave will not do enough. Samel's back to the fight, but not enough mana. But then again, when Winter Wyvern locks in control, they finally pick up on him. Moving to the next target, down to Gata. He is just getting golden rocketed down by EG. So that's his next target. Leshrac, that's not a healthy place to be. Universe fighting him in the jungle at the same time. PL may not let this go unpunished. Universe wants to run away, but it's not going to happen until Storm! Samel's in! He gets the Orchid on the PL! It looked like an instant kill for Universe, and now it's going to be a double kill for Samel! 3 down in the jungle, and EG once again. They bring in the cavalry!
Perfect turnaround. Universe is just too tanky. It takes a really
going
long time
again.
for the PL.
Mid-jump this time. Orchid on Orchid. They will have that cursor to slow down Samel. Can he jump away? No, he'll pop. That is a huge kill for a Queen of Pain.
It's a difficult question to answer because BKB definitely... Oh, wait a second.
Long jump up. Found 2. Sans is a Spirit Breaker, so we can kill off 1. In comes Universe, cancelling the TP out. It's a 2-for.
What a valuable ward I placed earlier.
He's got regeneration, he's got immunity, and the SMY is everything a good Gyro needs.
Yeah, this might be the game-winning push. If EG take a good fight here, how many buybacks does CDEC even have? They have none.
Nothing available, and in they come. The hook shot, they catch out the Spirit Breaker, the cooldown's in the perfect position. Fear turning on the flat cannon, so much build damage to Mal once more, and he's gonna find more. There goes your Winter Wyvern, your PL, heavily injured. All they can do is just sit back and well and heal up while they lose. They lose their buildings on the bottom lane. The tier 3 tower is gone. The melee racks will join it. And what can CDEC even do to stop this? With no other tier 2 towers out in the map, EG can just move from one lane to another inside the base, and Samel doesn't want to even stop. He jumps forward, looking for a reaction out of CDEC. Can't get one though. It's a very tempting thing to actually go for this. They're going to charge in. Samel being pushed back and Orchid off. They're going to turn around, but now Universe hooks on in Samel. Almost dead. He is dead. Where's your buyback? Here she comes. They're TPing the tier 1 towers. 2 heroes down already. This could be it. The money will let EG win this fight. They kind of want it anyway with the amount of damage the Fear has. Storm jumping all the way back up again. They find aggressive. Queen of Pain the only one up. It felt like the last hope, and it was. EG will take game 1 in the TI5 Grand Final from what looked like an unstoppable CDEC.
They just got counterplayed really hard in this game. Usually their smoke ganks work out in the early game and they find the key kills they use to snowball the game, but in this case, EG read the map very well. They take a lot of initiative themselves with the Storm as well as the Clockwork. Very well executed game by them.
Terrific Dota from Evil Geniuses. CDEC will have a moment to think about what has just happened here. Gotta be careful. The Cogs, he's actually locked in here. The Shards blocked his path out, and Universe will be the first blood going the way of CDEC.
How long has AUI been here?
The last 2 to 3 minutes, and now PPD being slowed up. PPD turns for just 1 Frost Nova. He can't do anything about it. EG lose 1. The rocket damage actually quite heavy until a track, but meanwhile, you're snowballing up to Samel. He's wind running up, and now the cooldown for Fear with a rocket barrage and flat cannon. They get the shackle on Gata. He can't ensure the last hit of damage. To try and bring down Samel, and the extra support, the Sonic Wave comes in from aggressive.
They now know Samel is in the bottom lane, so they could have a really good opening here on Universe in mid. And if they do manage to catch him out, they should be able to claim the tower for Brood as well, which is a huge impact on the game. It's going to allow him to
Fear's already here. They're going to go on Universe, but the cooldown's going to come in. Universe with a rocket barrage, he's going to stay alive here. Support was above, even hook-shotting himself back over to AUI. They see him, they see the Broodmother cursing directly away, and the Spiralings turn on their mother as the Clockwork jumps in, but there's so many Spinals in. The Battery Assault's not doing the work up against the Broodmother. The hunger is just insatiable from XZ. The Universe being cold and braced up. Broodmother still running away, but they've lost the vision now. And in comes Shiki with the lightning bouncing around Universe as well as AUI, but with a shackle, the Leshrac is controlled. There's nowhere near enough damage to find any kind of revenge kill on EG as here with a Sonic Wave. A little bit of trouble, the familiar stuns as well as the Spinals. They find the kill, but PPD letting it go right now until the snowball comes in from CDEC. They need more. Universe is on the run. The Cogs going to push back the rest of CDEC, buying space for Samel until aggressive comes in with a scream. The familiars will do the work in Q. will find a pickup on Universe.
Hero once you get points up in Gravekeeper's Cloak, so you're very likely to be able to get the mech off.
Samael got to get himself away from this. He just broke the 5-man smoke that was there from CDEC. Observable is watching Universe pretty closely, but as PPD is the man who's in trouble until Universe hook shots himself in, going after Garda, but PPD already down for the count, dying to the track while Universe, the shards will block him in. They'll snowball after him. Familiars are coming in. They do have their stuns available. Might need a little bit more damage as now there's Samael. Can't get the shackle. He was close. They just went for the ulti over on the Tusker. As now EG trying to back out of this one. Samael as well as AUI, the only ones alive, and now he's going to get orchided, stomped up. That's a very, very dead Samael, but the curse, it actually holds Queen Pain back, but the blink in only stalled up. Not control completely, and EG losing 4 heroes very, very quickly. Now they could push for a tier 2 tower. Like, you still got the double damage rune, and in fact, yep, there goes your win run. They can try and burn through the tower while the bottom lane, you got the push coming in, and in fact, the hook shot down from Universe, catching an XC, reveals him up with the dust. AUI still has the cursor, Broodmother's not going to go anywhere, and with a cooldown as well, EG will find the kill. Meanwhile, on top, Samael, orchid up and in real trouble, but the Aegis, the immortal PPD, waiting in the wings, but what really can he do, apart from watch him die? Is there a blink and wait? And yes! Samael gets away, aggressive, shackled up, he was going for more PPD. He can't actually lend any more help. Samael will die, the blink forward, PPD will be able to escape. They need something, because every time they don't do it, CDEC holds an advantage. They're coming down now. A smoke movement with the hook shot. They catch out the Broodmother once again. Again, that Blade Mail as well, not helping out the Broodmother. More TP supports coming in from CDEC, and the cooldown already used from Fear. The Familiars flying right over the top, not getting the stuns, but aggressive. A blink in 2 seconds. He'll be chasing up after Universe. Cogs might be able to keep them out for now. And in fact, both Familiars don't stun anything. And AUI, where's the shackle? BKB from aggressive. He'll dodge it, and Universe dying so quickly with the power shot for Fear on the front lines with the Rocket Barrage with the help from Samael. They find the kill. The gem's also over on the deck, and they'll try and hold him here aggressive. Frostbite and PPD, we're going in right now. The freezing field drops, but he will be stunned up and controlled. But Shiki, no, he'll have to deny himself. They're not having a great fight here, Cedar. EG again in the upper hand. They're chasing up after Garda. He'll drop as well. Queen of Pain able to escape, running away with that Gem of Truth side of CDEC away from spawn. So it's a quick Roshan, and the reason why it's even better is Samael still is holding on to this double damage rune. So he's got this during the next fight. In fact, EG, they're moving forward at the moment. The hook shot in from Universe. He's caught 2 inside the cogs and forces himself back out again. The shards though, it's a real lock-in position. Universe, he just gets exploded, but at the same time, Samael trying to bring down Garda. There's a little bit of help. PPD, the freezing field's not doing enough work. In fact, he's dying to Familiars, and he will in fact go down. They're going in deeper, but Samael locked in and controlled EG. They're gonna lose 4. Fear trying to change it around as much as he can, but now they're gonna lose 5. EG went in too deep. AUI blinking himself away to safety, but not far enough. He'll glimmer cape into the pit, but they lose everything. Aggressive with a triple kill. CDEC will also grab Roshan and cement their control of this game. It was starting to swing away from them. It was a 5K advantage in network going the way of CDEC, but look at the curve. When these Familiars are done, well, then again, hook shot, Universe, he's found the Broodmother, the BKB's be done, and Universe just 4-stars himself away as Shiki, he's moved up even further, looking for Samael. Samael's gonna get perfectly stunned, and brought down by the Pulse Nova, Fear with the call down, he might have enough damage, no he does not, EG lose 3, this is spiraling completely out of control for Evil Geniuses, and perfectly in the position for CDEC. AUI, locked on the other side of the trees, he's dead to the world, the only one left up is Universe. But this is the time when CDEC could just push and try and take a Rax. Shiki already TP'd himself up to the top lane. They're looking for more than just one.
I think Universe in that situation didn't realize XC picked up the BKB. As I mentioned earlier, I think it's the right choice to go for, and he did it after the plate mail. The moment that BKB was popped, the EG were in a lot of trouble. They didn't have the counterplay to the Brood. They just put the Clockwork into a horrible position. And it looks very likely right now that the series will be tied up.
Jump in by aggressive. At the same time, they're going to snowball after AUI. He's down for the count. Universe having this one-on-one battle with a Broodmother. A battle which he will lose. A 4-star away. He had to bail out of this one. Live to fight another day. Fear's already expended his call down to try and stop this push on the top lane, but he'll have to come in with flat cannon as well, PPD. That Grieve's already been triggered by CDEC. Now happy to find this, and Universe so low when he jumps in the Blade Mail, not protecting him, almost a 50 life, but Samael's the main man who's in trouble. They've lost everything. EG, good game. We will have a guaranteed fourth game as CDEC level the series 1-1.
That Bridmo, the last pick, really caught them off guard. I think both teams played a really, really good game here. I actually expected EG to lose harder than they did. I think the Brood could have just completely ruined their game, but they did what they could defensively. Now, this is something that sometimes happens, you know, in like best of 3 or best of 5. You get caught off guard by a hero you used to be able just be focused on banning, and then suddenly your focus goes elsewhere because now this series is like starting to develop its own focus. They forgot the Brood. I think I would be pretty surprised if they wanted CDEC to go for the Brood pick there. And will more than likely not be happening again.